Well, back to Fog Wrestling here, bringing you another video ranking every match at Canadian Stampede 1997, WWF of course, from worst to best. Now, usually with these, usually have like 6 matches to pick from, but on this show there was only 4, and amazingly, the matches only added up to 36, 10, 59 minutes. And the people may be like, well, what's so amazing about that? But I mean, it's legit. I mean, legit, like 50 minutes of the show was like backstage and shit, but also I guess you got to factor in entrances and all. 10-man tag, they did get a lot of time for their entrances and shit. There was brawls backstage, etc, etc. But we're going to kick off with the match that I thought was the worst, and that was the Great Sasuke taking on Taka Michinoku. Not really good with his name, I keep on botching it. But yeah, we were promised a match that was going to be a light heavyweight match, and this is the one we got. So, I mean, like I say, cruiserweights and light heavyweights a good wee hang, but there was nothing on the line here. It was a nice wee match to see, I guess. Next match I'm going to be putting in at third was Fader against Taker for the WWF Championship. Again, this match was alright, heavy hitting, I guess. I mean, the build, I didn't even know this match was taking place, but I guess the build between Taker and Paul Bearer has been brilliant since he revealed him he's a murderer, and Taker's like, no, I'm not, it was Kane, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's brilliant. But the match itself, it was alright, I preferred it. It just felt big time, you know what I mean? It legit felt like a pay-per-view match, even though I said I didn't even know it was happening. Like, I don't know. Seeing you watch wrestling these days, I don't know if it's the fact it's on the network for $9.99 or the fact you had to pay money back in the day, but to me it just feels big time. That's what the WWF title match comes in at third. It was alright. Coming in at second was the King of the Ring replay match between Hunter Hearst Helmsley and Mankind. Wasn't as good as the King of the Ring match, which I think I put as the best match of the 1997 King of the Ring pay-per-view. But again, I mean, there's not really much more to say about this match. Ends in a double count out due to them brawling, and they brawl throughout the whole pay-per-view, which basically breaks up the pay-per-view between matches and shit. I mean, it doesn't continue like the whole night, but most of the night we get the those two, which, yeah, so that's why it comes in at second, but again, not as good as the King of the Ring match. And coming in at number 1, it's pretty obvious what it is. It's the 10-man tag. It is the Hart Foundation taking on Ken Shamrock, the Legion of Doom, Goldust, and Stone Cold Steve Austin. I mean, the crowd, it was that hot for this match. They were going ballistic for the Hart Foundation. They hated the face team, especially Austin. I mean, the match, it wasn't exactly a classic, but I mean, just the atmosphere of the occasion. They were, I mean, the screen was literally shaking, Austin just playing off the crowd so well. So was the Hart Foundation. But the match ends in really weird fashion. It kind of just ends in a full-on brawl. The Hart the Hart family, a couple of their brothers that were at ringside getting involved and all. I don't get it. I mean, and then also a couple of nitpicks, why is Austin Owen getting carried to the back with jobber leg injuries just to be brought back out? Seriously? What was that all about? I mean, I didn't really get that part, but who knows, man. But anyway, I'll do only 4 matches on this show, so there's not an awful lot to rank, but there you go. From worst to best, I've done them. But until next time, guys, peace.